I'm not gonna go through the hassle while trying to lift it up on camera. The thing is, this doesn't even belong to this. Good morning, afternoon, whenever you guys are watching it. I'm Corey from TZ Nation 87. I own an LS2 swapped 1987 IROC Z, and I own, it will be a Terminator Cobra. But right now, I'm just putting the finishing touches on it. It'll be a Terminator Cobra, but it's just a 2000 Mustang. That brace feels really great. Man, that brace feels really great. Wish you guys could experience this. It's like close your eyes, you can sit down and kick back in a lawn chair and drink some lemonade. Today, it's about this. Let me show you what I've done to her. I've done a lot of stuff off camera, well, not a lot, but I've done some stuff off camera. I want to show you what I've done so far. For the PCV valve, okay, I have this. I have that running to that stem right there. So if you look at it, this, I have it in here like so. So now another one, so I can run it underneath and have it connect to the PCV back there. In case you didn't already catch that, yes, I colored that black to match up with the rest of it. However, I will be getting a new one. It's just to mock up what it looks like. Also, to have this tight in there the right way. Remember before I could slide it in and out? Nope, can't anymore. It's locked in, it's in there, and it's tight. One of these rings over it, just in case, because you just never know. That applies for both of them. A new fitting should be coming up. If not, I have a new thing coming in soon. It'll be just like this. That way I can have this on here and just have and screw it on here. That one battery cable that I have, I got a 10 gauge, same 10 gauge, since I was gonna cut this and run it here, and I was gonna run it over right here. I have the wires down there where the starter is. I'll show you underneath in a second. One thing that I gotta figure out, okay, that's the 12 volt ignition. I have that right cord. I have that down here. Thing is, I gotta figure out where the 12 volt is, cut it, and put this one into the power. As far as the power goes, this one right here, for the power, all of this, is just supposed to be a power coming from somewhere to here. This is where everything comes into play. For starters, no pun intended, this 10 gauge, I will have this 10 gauge coming right up in here. There's a bolt at the top, and then there's a bolt on this side. Then we go this one, because this one right here, the one at the top, goes straight to the positive terminal of the battery. Well, all the wires that you see, I will have ran this way underneath of the car. I want to run the wires underneath of the car. Why do I want to run wires underneath the car? If anything catches on fire or anything, I'll smell it, and all I have to do is spray it under the car, top of the car, because once it gets inside of the car, fire spread like wildfire. I don't want to go through that again. Remember I was talking to you about that power wire? Power wire here will get connected to the top one up here as well. So when the battery, it'll come here, the power will shoot from the starter once it comes on, and then come right over here. Not less. This just goes straight to the battery. I don't know, this is what I'm saying, I'm stuck on the wiring part. Today's video is about this. Hopefully you can get everything that I need done today. We have to do one thing, and I gotta show you what the surprise is when it comes time for the transmission, because I know you guys have been waiting for a while to figure out what this is. What I'm talking about was no way, shape, or form cheap. It comes time for building a car. Nothing is cheap. I'm gonna show you exactly what this surprise is. Just watching a little Guitar McGettin CL1. Yeah.
Ray was using it for prototype purposes.
It's about the throttle body. Today is about this $3,000 plus upgrades.
I think we met once.
But we're still on, this is stage 3, but there's still one part here on stage 2 that I have to grab. I had to open up a little bit to see what exactly what it was. Mind you, this part wasn't cheap. The whole thing was about $700, 7 plus tax, maybe about 720, 725, maybe seven. Let's just say $730. We are going hydraulic clutch, guys. Yes, we are going hydraulic clutch. The whole, yeah. In case you already can tell, we're going with the whole hydraulic kit. Oh yeah, she's gonna look beautiful. Like I might have to drill a hole into that, but that should be no problem. The clutch, because there's a lever here. When the clutch is engaged, it's hydro. It pushes fluid in there and it pushes it out there to engage for the clutch to change. However, you got to drill in the hole there. That's how it would go in. And go in over here. Yeah, she's really starting to. She's came a long way. She's came a real long way. She's came a real long way. We're still not done yet. Still gotta show you a surprise. Sure, for $700 something, you were wondering, what did you go with? There's a couple things that I wanted to go with, and I wanted to make sure that I did the thing the right way. The whole kit came with everything. There's the other one. What I say? Boom. That's what I went with. So stories told. You do it right the first time. Spend the money at the first time. You won't have to worry about it later on down the line. Yeah, I know all you're doing is paying for the name. And there's a lot of cheaper components out there that is cheaper. I've read a lot of reviews on this, and I've seen them on a lot of cars. I've seen them on a lot of race cars, a lot of Camaros, C7s, C6s, everything. I've seen them on the works. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go that way, and this is what I'm gonna install. So this is what's on the car. I already have something that's almost as expensive, but in the future I might. Have right now is good, but in the future. Right now, good. In the future, we'll see. Yeah, I know. This is crazy that this kit costs so much. Hey, I've seen a lot of kits out there that was like $200, $300. Yeah, that probably would do the same thing existed. Here. Come on, guys. Come on. It's really hard to get that out of here. But, wow. Comes with the whole thing, the whole shindig. It's crazy. That's what we have, guys. And that goes down here like so. This gets removed and it goes on here and it goes a little something like this. Of course it goes out of there, but do it like this. It goes in here like that, so it engages, disengages. She looks nice in there too. Love it. I'm digging the red. Digging the red. It goes a lot with everything in here. You see that red, see the black, see the red, see the black. How it should go on. Here is your bleeder line, and here, right here, where my pinky is, that's your feed. The fluid goes into here, up there. And whatever is access, this is your bleeder line, and that's how that would go. It's great, guys. It's real great. Now we can hydraulic shift, but I want to do something. Due to the fact that I spent a significant amount of money on this, I'm gonna put this back in the box, and I'm gonna work on getting the external one off, so I can not have that one get damaged. Then once I have that off, and I have all my measurements, because you have to measure between the input shaft and the clutch and all that. And so glad all the bolts are in. Oh wait, maybe I could get a clear picture. Hold on. I apologize about last video not being clean. Last video was blurry, crazy, I don't know what. Last video we had installed this, and see, make sure everything's all aligned, and it'll be aligned. See, like so. Foot shaft goes into here. These splines grab it when it disengage in and out. It's probably it engages like this. This is an external sleeve, but when it goes to change gear, so you're in first, put it in second, it'll move the clutch, release the clutch, second gear, third gear, fourth gear. It changes each one because I have to get fluid, transmission fluid for this so I can install this up here. But I want to get this done all in one day if I can. If not, we'll see what the day holds. I got to get this off. Then I got to go and get transmission fluid, come back, and there's some weird way that I have to fill it in there. And then afterwards I fill it in there. Then I install the hydraulic clutch, put that up here, and bolt this all up. And the transmission is installed. And the reason why I went hydraulic clutch, with the external slave, it kept hitting this firewall. It kept hitting the back of here. It wouldn't move at all. It's too narrow. It couldn't engage. I could install it in the car, but I wouldn't be able to shift through any gears. Be stuck in first gear because it has no room to move. Destroy everything. So that's why I went with the hydraulic clutch, because there's no room for an external slave cylinder in this car. Absolutely none. This is the reason why I went the route that I did. Spent the money the first time, made sure I got it done right, and I can, if I'm going to with another transmission later on, I have everything that I need, and just take that one out and put the new one in. This is the reason. That's the reason why I went with the internal and not the external, because it's hitting the firewall like everything else does. As you see here, everything is hitting the firewall. Everything. Alright guys, so we stuffed this back inside until I can get the old one out so that way I can install her in. Of course I gotta get fluid. I can't really install it right now because I need to get hydraulic fluid. The transmission that I need, the transmission fluid that I need to get, I'll put on the line. I want to get Royal Purple. Royal Purple clutch fluid is about $300. Like a 2 gallon is like $300. This takes 2 quarts. One bottle costs $40. People are like, oh, that's more reasonable. Right now I don't have $40 on hand. Without that, I really can't install that because I have to bleed it through and drill it, and we'll see what we can do today. That's how many days this will take. In case anybody was wondering, yes, this is the Hurst shifter. Anybody else is wondering, yes, I'm figuring out the wiring for the AC as well. Because yes, a daily racing, daily pro touring, drifting circuit, pro circuit with AC. This engine is raised up a little bit, half an inch. So I might not have to cut out the K-member, but we'll see. If it has to come to it, you just notch a little bit of the K-member and we'll do it that way. And I forgot to tell you guys, yes, that's the MAP sensor. There's a MAP and there's a MAP sensor. Clean this up, put that electrical and thermal tape on it, and put this over it because it's a fuel line and stuff like that, and no point. Then I move the ground too. I don't think this should be anything. Oh, the ground is here. Why? Ground was right there. This is the fuel stuff. Ground, fuel, no bueno again. So I moved it over here. Same spot, well, same head. I don't think that's gonna do anything. And I had to move that up a little bit. I think this goes to the AC components over here. So I can have the AC. A lot of these lights, well, a lot of these things over here, I won't need, so I think I'm going to get rid of this. I figured out where these go, and I have to get rid of these. And I'm third, I just have to get rid of them somehow. Use this. I'll use that side. Let's see what we can do today. What we can get done on the car, so we can get to installing this transmission, getting her started. Startup is coming pretty soon, by the way. Startup, time to start this up very soon. A few more stuff. After that will be, looks like I'm gonna have to, because what I was just trying to do is just simply remove this. I can't remove that because there's a special key that I guess that I would require. Looking up things to see where is the key at so I can move it here, because I don't want to take apart the whole entire bell housing and these screws and all this just to get this out of here. Be able to get this, hopefully get this changed and get this, at least get the hydraulic slave cylinder in this video. If not, like I said, we'll see how many parts it's gonna be. Seems like we might be stuck at another standstill. I need a flathead screwdriver and I don't have a flathead screwdriver, so I can at least get that out. By the way, the other one on this side decided it wanted to like this as well. So I'm about to get new ones, and these are already new, but the other one decided it wanted to take a crap, so I'm using something that I had back there, but these are taking a crap too. So yeah, so that might be a thing where I might be opening this when I start the video. This hood will be already up. I'm not gonna go through the hassle while trying to lift it up on camera. The thing is, this doesn't even belong to this car, and I can't even close it. See? It won't move. It won't flex. One thing after another with this car. I'm gonna ask around to see if I have a flathead. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better video. We'll see what it brings, but I'm closing out for tonight, so I'll see you tomorrow. And now this piece is breaking. I'm done for today. I am done. I am done. Unfortunately, for certain events, I'm gonna have to close out. Didn't get much done, which should be the next video. Couldn't get done much, anything, and it sucks that this had to happen. If you like what you see for the first time, please like, subscribe, comment down below. You want to get a notification whenever a video comes up. Please, guys, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever my video comes up and posted. Bam. All my social media is down in the links below. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at TZNation87, or you can type up IroxNation87. It'll come up that way as well. But at least you've seen one upgrade and how much one step closer we are. We'll keep it T, Z, all the way to the end, guys. Take care and have a great day. Bye!